Today is Herman's 50th birthday. Herman and I have been friends since we were in preschool.
Wow.
So Herman has been joining us on a few events lately, and he don't want to stop.
Can't blame him.
But Herman, happy 50th.
Appreciate that. Appreciate y'all.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
What we're doing here today is we want to honor all the fathers and father figures. So we want to give you your flowers today.
Amen.
So what we're going to do is whoever has a dad, a husband, whoever's a father, whoever's here representing these fathers, I want you all to get up and if you have a card like we were to do, you're going to present your card. If you don't, I would like for you to just say a few words to whoever you're representing, and I'll go first. And I know since I'm married, it's supposed to be my husband first, but I wouldn't be here because of my You got two cards in here. So this is your father's day card. So I just want you to know I love you so much. And I know you've been going through a lot right now with your health. I know you're going to be all right, and I know I'm here for you. I'm going to ride with you to the end.
Take your time.
And I love you so much. You know me.
One thing I can say, I should have brought that in, but it's like I said, I got some.
Oh yeah, we know that.
But these guys, they never had a cross word with me. We grew up kind of. I was one of the fellas.
Yeah.
And my other brothers and things, it wasn't around. They wasn't around. But I was there. I was there. Well, my mother treated me the same way. She thinks that if I couldn't do it, it wasn't going to get done. She called me and said, "Come down here and do this. Come down here and do this." I said, "I had some brothers."
You the one.
Yeah, he's the one.
I love you so much. I just think about all the time trying to find this picture too, but I can't find it. It was a picture of me and you, and we was eating, I think in California somewhere when I was little, and I was hugging you so hard. I was hugging your face. I just always think about when I was a little kid, how I look at you, and I still feel like that little kid every time I see you. So I can't express how I feel about you. I love you so much.
I love you. And you taught me a lot in regards to how to carry myself. Without the way that like you would put an impression on in my life, I wouldn't be the man I am today. And like, I can't thank you enough. at all. And I love you so much. Very, very, very great man in my life.
Man.
I said, see, I said, what I'm doing now, I said, is helping somebody else along the way. I said, they can get rich. I said, I can make people rich just for singing. And he looked at me, and I said, now, I said, that invitation you offered, I said, sounds good. I said, and it ain't easy to turn down. I said, it's not easy to turn down. I laid awake at night, funny those things, should I have done that, should I have done that. So, I moved on. That song came to me, but give me more faith and grace to keep going on. And I've added that verse in there that I've been pondering over. It starts off saying, Lord, give me the more faith and grace to keep going on. Oh, give me on and on. That I can offer a whole lot of money. Won't it be the same rock and roll? But I was afraid to take that chance. Oh, I didn't want to lose my soul. Sometime I lay awake at night. Lord, I'm trying to do what's right. Lord, give me. Lord, I can't make it by myself. I need a little more faith and grace. Amen.
Yeah.
He is my best friend. And we do so much together. We hunt together, we fish together. We watch movies, we eat, I go in all, let's say weeks at a time with him. And just spending time with him. It's the best. Sometimes we sit there in silence and I'm doing something and he's watching a movie or he's sleeping and I'm cleaning his house. It's just like his presence. It's just like, we just have that unspoken bond. Yes. And I wouldn't trade it for the world. And I just love this. I don't record, but I love to. It's hard about
This is the cookie maker, everybody.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Let's get time, baby.
Now, he don't need to cry for me. He need to cry when they got married.
What I'm gonna say first is this is, it's gonna be a hard conversation anymore. First off today. But I got you. And so speaking of my life. So even though my biological father is not here tomorrow, I still got you. And I want to continue to build and take as much time and share as much time and love as long as we can. Happy Father's Day, Dad.
So, first of all, I just want to thank you for being the father to Andrey. My youngest son, he is too. My youngest son has his dad in his life. But Dre has stepped in and stepped up for Andrey. Their bond is like no other. Andrey will talk to him before he talks to me. And I'm grateful for that. I'm so grateful for that. And I'm so grateful for you. And I just want to thank you for being there for me. So, that is it. I need you to open this right now. So I know you don't have him with you.
I've been holding all these tears this long.
And I just want to say, I want to just piggyback off of what Cassandra said, because although you're not biologically Adriel's the dad, but you can't tell the difference. You know, you're that one that when they say people really step up, you did. You couldn't tell the difference. And the advice, you know, gosh, you're paying big time money. So I can't thank you enough. And what I have you, when you look at it, it spells out your name. It's the man of God. With all those good scriptures that substantiate who you are. So I can't tell you how much I love you. Happy Father's Day.
Too early.
What was it, Thursday?
Yeah. I do pay attention.
You already know, that's why I call you Pop all the time. Even with my son, I wish he was here. It's the same thing.
Father's Day, you.
So,
Please do.
Andrey, my firstborn, this is a hard weekend for him because he's an amazing father.
Yes, he sure is.
But
He definitely
whatever things going on, he's unable to have his son here. So it's really hard for him
Yeah.
because he would do anything for his son. And I want you to know you are a great
great dad, Adriel.
Yes,
No matter
yes.
what goes on, you know that nobody else tells you different.
Yes.
You are an amazing dad. And Adriel knows that. So we're just trying to enjoy this and know you hold your head up.
That's right.
And in the end, you're going to get the victory. So, what's your call? Well, Andrey James Tyler. James too.
Yes.
Little James.
Yes.
Papa and James over there.
That's grandfather name.
But just like your mom said, Andrey, we know what kind of dad you are. I see pictures. One of my favorite pictures is when you and AJ, he was just little and you were walking and you were holding his hand to where you just walking together. And that just touched my heart. I would say what your mom said too. Do everything that you are to do, even though you don't see your son, because nothing takes over that. I don't care if you're mad or if she's mad. Do your part. God is watching, and He's going to honor.
Amen.
Preach it. Preach it.
And you and her, you didn't ask. So you just continue, and God is seeing everything. So I love you. It's a little token of my love for you.
Aw. That's my baby.
I love you. Man. I watched you as I was growing up. Then when I got old enough to see the things that I was doing bad, I thank God for all of y'all all the time. But it was you who was the uncle that pulled us all in. He was the one that was reaching out to us, that was there, that helped, that loved. They all loved us, but it was something special. It's something special about
It's something
him.
it really is.
It's special about him, what he says, how God uses him, and he obey God. You know, like if he hadn't been smart, hadn't been obeying God, and money come in first, what do you think he would have done? He would have made the money, but he said, no, it ain't about money. It's about obeying God. And that's what I see. And I love you, man. I love you.
I appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Okay, this is my nephew Tate. Now, my brother passed away, for some of you may not know. My brother passed away 25 years this year. So, he's unable to see his kids, your kids. But we love you.
But you also.
And you a great man in there. You never go through. Give him something.
Jameson Tay? Oh my goodness. Oh, how far we go back? Tay was only 6 months old when his dad passed away. And one of the last things his dad said was, give this money to his mom. And I thought, ooh, wait, something must be gonna happen. Little did I know, the next day, he was killed on a motorcycle. But I just want to say happy Father's Day to you. I know he's looking down. And for you, you have those girls. You are your first one, right? And you have to be the example for them because they're going to be looking for somebody that their little mind is already programmed to receive. So when they go out there and get some man and they get somebody and it's not being who it should be, you be ready to kill. That example, that shepherd, keep it going.
All right, I'm a Claudel. I have to say, I am blessed with amazing uncles. We are so close. I talk to my uncles all the time. They call me all the time, and I call them all the time. But this one here is gonna pray for us daily. He's always there. He's so loving. I appreciate you. I love love you so much. I thank you for all you do. He will minister. I can call. I have my friends call him and Vicky to get counseling.
Yes.
I mean, he's always there. He never says no. You just say, give me their number, or they call me. So I just appreciate you, and I love you so much. So happy life.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Brothers.
You tell him, "Fred, say what you doing?" Hey, you got the hand in the
My little girls are not here, but he knows me to step in for them when they kind of had a problem with leaving anyway, so really.
I know they do.
Share with all of y'all, so help us get anyway, I'm the Walmart person. I got all the feelings, but Fire is my warrior. He fights with faith and fear.
Warrior, okay.
So you don't mess with me, because I'll share with the booty. I don't know. He does things. He won't let me walk behind him. I have to be in his sight all the time. Wow. And I like that. It's fine. Where are you? He just, made me wander off, but whatever. He is mine. Top to bottom. They always say, "Mommy, did you bring your money or did you leave your purse or whatever?" He's my dad. Vicky, did you bring some money? I always bring some money. I got my bank with me. And my hot tamale.
Hey, Amy, you set the bar high.
All the way up. And I know sometimes, you had to do what you do, but I know what she does. Let it over now. Hey, I know when she woke you up, and life been good to you. And I like when you talk to me and ask me something like, you know how to read. Yes, sir. We flying down that hill. What hill?
What hill? No, brother. We running up the hill. Up the hill. We're gonna run on up to our Father. He gonna bless us. He gonna keep us. Hey, we still going on up. We still going on up. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Cousin Uncle I know if my brother was here, he had to leave today, but I know he would agree with me. I've heard him say this and I've said this to him. When he's going home, he knows the family's in good hands because of you. Amen. Yes. I second it. You will lead us. And I love you. And I thank you. Thank you for always keeping our family together.
I know it was the blood. I know it was the blood for me. For the day when Jesus died, he hung on the cross, but his blood stayed here for us. And it was the blood that saved us, that's keeping us. So let us continue to live for him. Let us continue to walk in obedience to God. I love you, God. Thank you for my family. Thank you. This is my family.
I just want to say, he is, alongside my grandma Faye, my prayer warrior.
Yes.
And he shows up for me when I need it the most, even when my college games. He showed up to my games, and even when I didn't know that I needed him there, he was there. And afterwards, I felt like I just felt so good. And every time I'm around him, I feel so good. And that's the power of Christ.
Yes.
And I love you just like I love my mama. I wouldn't want anybody else to do it.
My brother can't tell the truth or not. And we thank you for your love.
Yes.
I don't care where we are, what we're doing.
Yes.
Phones everywhere. He's going to be on that prayer line, calling us, and everybody is praying.
Yes.
Everybody. So we love you, and I love you, but you're one. You're not two.
Amen.
Okay, Kenneth is my first cousin. But Kenneth has always been like a brother, big brother, uncle, father, everything. Kenneth reminds me so much of Drake. There's so much alike, so many similarities, meaning they have the biggest hearts. They have business mind, they're just so much alike. You know, Drake, this is the same. They would do anything for anybody. Neither has biological kids. Kenneth has 1 million. That he takes care of.
Yeah.
Not just his nieces, his nephews, his cousins, his aunts, his uncles, his mom, his sisters, his brothers, everybody, cousins, it don't matter who it is, friends. He has the biggest heart. Both of them. The biggest hearts. Same exact people. We just want you to know that we love you so much, Ken. We appreciate you for everything. He's taking care of me. He's taking care of Adriel. I live with him. Adriel's lived with him. Bought Adriel a car when he graduated high school. I mean, he buys all his nieces and nephews cars when they graduate high school. This is the type of car he has. So we don't want you to go. You always doing something for somebody, but you never know nobody to do something for you. Same thing. There's so much alike. Always giving, but never wanting to receive. That's the twins, they twins. Thank you. I just thank you so much for everything.
My nephew, first one. It's amazing that this little guy guy used to try to follow me. Too cool for him to be following behind me, so he was walking for me. And here he is now. One of my favorite pair of shorts. There were shorts on me. I had to let him wear them. My mother would make me let him wear them because they had 5 pockets on them. And he wanted money in every pocket. Yeah, the shorts were pants on him, but the belt, and I sure didn't want to follow me looking like old tacky, that's what I said. Because, that's your cousin is every month, this guy's telling me, I got you, Andrey. I got you. I got you.
Just go ahead and say it. When after he pays her rent, everything.
Wow.
I will till the day I die.
Just when he does it out of the kindness of his heart. He takes care of it.
So I can't do anything. I always wonder what is it that I could do for him. It'll be with your own money. But anyway, I love you here. This is the token here. I'm going to do inside, you know. It represents what I feel. You are real, you know. And whenever he always says it's not real, God blesses me to do what I do.
Amen. Say something.
No, but my uncle, really ain't my uncle. My cousin. On both sides, we double cousins. And a lot of stuff, like, me growing up, I wouldn't have a lot of memories, like, with my cousins. Just being built up and as an example, like, even drinking. Man, I don't know what I was really, moving from Oklahoma to California, put me in barber school.
Oh, wow. Awesome.
Man, my mom was super easy to bring it out for family function. You come pick me up. And you got to show and see you. You check in on me, and you just give me so much wisdom. Like, I don't know what I do without you. Like, as you said, like, man, like, you mean so much. And, like, all, like, my memories of coming from family, like, I wouldn't have that without you in my community. So, man, I love you. I love you.
I just want to say I love him. I know that I got examples, but I love my Uncle Clyde, my Uncle James, and everybody. But without them, I don't know what, especially this guy. My dad. Let me live, took care of me, co-signed for my first car, everything. So I just want all you guys to know, it might not be your biological father, but the man that stepped in, that's right. I wish my uncle Joe was here. My uncle Elvis used to beat me up all the time. I just want him to know how much we love him, and Uncle Claudel, all the brothers, you know, we didn't have fathers, but we had them, God put them around us. We just didn't know it at the time. So, I love you.
Say that Kenneth will go to his house before he comes to his house.
Like they said, that, like Dania said, that's home to us.
That's home to us. We go, you go.
That's all right. But it's crazy. We was in Oklahoma City one time,
and we was in a line at this ice cream place, and the line was sort of wrapped around the building. So as every car got up there, we kind of just thinking they're doing what they're doing. So we pull up, we make our order, we get around to the window to pay for it at the window, and they give it to us. They said, I'm giving them my money. They said, oh, the guy in front of you already paid it. And I was like, what? And she said, it's a crazy thing. Everybody's paying for everybody. And then I said, okay, we'll pay for the next guy behind.
Yeah. Okay, so these two right here, Terrence and Art, these are Dre's best friends. And I met Terrence and Art a long time ago. But they're like my big brothers. And Big Art as well. These are all three. I met Big Art later in about 5 years ago. Okay. But they're all like big brothers, and they too have stepped up for my son. Yes. So I just want them to know that I love y'all. I appreciate y'all and for everything that you do. Keith as well. Keith is my brother-in-law. Only known Keith for a short time, I'm gonna say a short time, but he stepped in and he calls me. So I just appreciate everybody that steps up for my son. So yes. I love you. And now Larry, my family, he's taking Adriel in. This is Adriel's boss. He owns the barbershop that Adriel works at. Yes. But Larry is from my hometown. We grew up together.
Hey, Grandpa.
I remember Larry.
Yeah, you come in.
And he texted you, but he didn't have no problem with putting Adriel in his shop. So he's been there for Adriel and helped Adriel elevate his game. I mean, how many years has it been now that you've been? 8 years. So the wisdom, the advice he gives to so many people, so many young men. But I appreciate what you did for Adriel. So I just want you to know, I love you. Thank you.
Really, all of y'all, man, I really be super excited to see all of y'all every time we have a function and stuff. There's nothing but good times every time. I can sit down with each and one of y'all one-on-one and just be chilling, not even focus on nothing else, and even y'all just give me again what I should do, what I think I should do, encouraging me, motivating me all the time, with most of the support and love, and I appreciate that every single time I see y'all. I love y'all for all of it. Yes.
This man right here has been a father to so many young people, including his 2 sons, Justin and Nicholas. Where are you guys? Come up, Nate. Come up. We're missing another son, Kelvin, and then I want you to come up because you are definitely. You can't tell my children that this man's not their father. They all know me. You cannot tell them that that's not their dad. Where's Crystal?
She tended to her child.
Oh, okay. Toya, where are you? Crystal, where's Latoya? I'm sorry, y'all. I just want you all to see how many souls he is taking care of on our end. Toya, where is she? Okay, well, she's over there. He makes sure that we are all taken care of. We are all taken care of. And the commitment that he puts into
taking care of his family and making sure that we are okay, that we are happy, that we are comfortable, that we are fed, the lights is coming on. I never have to worry about anything. I don't even have to put gas in my car. I thank this man for what he does for our family and what he has taught our children. Since I've met him, he has made such a change in my children's life. And I appreciate you so much. And I just want to tell you thank you in front of everybody.
Definitely just want to say, yes, since he's come into my mom's life and come into our life, it's very nice to have I have my dad, but it's like different when you have somebody else who takes up the role of being a father and loves you like you're his own. I have 2 little boys, 9 and 11, and I'm always like, well, go with Art. Little boys, they need somebody to look up to. I'm a mom, I can only do so much. Right. I cannot teach a man or teach boys how to be men. And that's where these 4 come in at. And so even though these 3 are not their own fathers, they're father figures for my sons. Right. And that means a lot to me. So I do want to say thank you to all 4 of you guys, and I love y'all.
That's about as much as I heard Brianna say in 20 years.
Honestly, I just want to say, wasn't expecting to speak today, but I feel like I was just, ever since recently I just moved to Texas and Dallas. I've been in Chicago my whole life, and one of the biggest challenges of making that move has just been having to leave just my family and somebody that I've seen that should kind of raise me and just be able to keep me just in check with all the craziest things. I can't even say how fortunate I've been just to have somebody that can help me put on for my first car, or help me get through my first breakup, or just seeing my brother go through his first breakup, or just everybody that's been through just any type of situation that we could pull him in, and he has his own stuff going on. It's just being able to just see, for example, what a man is supposed to be. I just feel how grateful I am, and just going into the world and seeing how many people don't have that type of just figure or just influence in general, so it's just a beautiful reminder, and I just want to tell you that I love you, we all love you, and I don't say it enough how just proud I am to have you. I feel like I've been blessed. God has literally blessed me.
Talk about it.
It's one thing to know, it's not there for nothing. It's not there for nothing. I want to be able to just reciprocate, just hat up with everything you've been doing. Just want you all to know you, man. Happy Father's Day. Don't open it right now, you know what I'm saying? Right.
All I wanted to say is just that you've been a foundational figure in my life. I think in all of our lives, you've been someone who has shown me you've shown me what strength looks like. In terms of being able to be vulnerable in moments of weakness, or something that's perceived as weakness, being able to be vulnerable with the people you love, the people you care about, and also to be able to, in moments of true turmoil, in moments of true challenge, to be able to stand up to the fire and see what you are on the other side. And it's been something that's, you challenged me ever since I've been a kid to go outside of my shell, to be the best version of myself every single day. I think you do that with everybody who comes into your life. You are a testimony in terms of being able to pour into somebody from the moment they step into your life until every single day that you see them. You pour into people, you give them love, you give them, not only like Uncle Terrence said, you're not always an angel, you know what I mean? But you are true, you are honest, You are fair. You are real.
Yes, very.
And I would not be the man I am today without you. I try every day to honor the legacy that you instilled within me, and I'll do it until my last breath.
Oh my God.
Steve, you've been knowing that since he was born. I have been there like that for him since he was born. I've known him close to a fraction of the time that he's known him, but he's made the same impact on me. Just from not knowing what father figure to look up to, even though they're around you, and it's just certain ones that you might take after they're good, but you might take after they're bad too. And art's good and bad is something always positive, you know. Like just the way he moves good, and the moments where it goes bad, and how he maneuvers as well. It shows you how to really lead, and shows you how to really be that foundation and that powerhouse for your family. You know, it got to be driven from somewhere, and I think the man is where that comes from. So I just want to say thank you, man. You've held me down moments of like when I'm hard, when things are going hard, when things are going good. You come the same way. It's the same vibe every time I've ever spoken with you. You know, I mean, nothing but love for you the way you take care of my mom. Because that's something to watch and to look at. You know, so how you treat my mom is how I would treat my mother, you know, so it's making sure you take care of her in every way. So I appreciate that as well, man. I just wanted to tell you thank you from the bottom of my heart right now.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, girl. I still like my picture. I heard you up, girl. But yeah. Look, Art, Naomi met Art before me. And the way they don't know who Naomi is. Naomi is my daughter. The little chinky eyed, little dark skinned little girl. That's me. So she met all of them before I even met them. But like my mom's like, oh, we going to our house, we gonna be. I'm like, but now that I met him and he been in my life, it's been great. Like, I gotta between each other. Right. We can relate. Like, he been there for me, all my siblings, my daughter. That's Grandpa Art. So I'm just thank you for loving us like your own. Like we are yours. I was not freaking out. Yes, it is.
So, I'm trying to figure out, it's so much to say. So I'm trying to pick the words that matter the most. Okay, I'm getting emotional. Okay,
Yeah,
so,
it's okay.
I'm pretty private, so I'm not gonna like just tell my business. But I will say that my struggle growing up of having that love from a dad, it has affected me in like tremendously to the point where for a point in my life, I started to like hate me. That's how bad it was. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna tell the rest of my business. So now that Art is in our lives,
I know that there's hope. Like, I don't feel that, you know, that disdain that I used to feel, because it's hope. Then I always look back like, well, Art and his friends, they not like that. Something wrong with you. So I know that, and that was a compliment to y'all. Yeah, so just, you know, Art, make sure we're okay. If I call him, because I'm not really handy, I'm like, can you put my green camera up? No, I'm gonna do it. Oh, you asking now? My other space, I need a green camera in front of there. He's always willing to come help us. I'm trying to, like I said, I'm trying to get my words. Always willing to come and help us. He has great advice. It doesn't matter what it is. Like, we had this horrible experience with American Airlines. He's like, I'm just gonna get y'all. You are already there. We're gonna come all the way back to come get us, but just the fact that you're willing to do it, that matters. Absolutely. I just appreciate how he loves my mom. It shows us what we should be looking for. Me and Brianna, we say it all the time, like, if they not doing what Art doing, we don't know the hell of that. We be like, well, Art said, and our boys, you know, we got boys, and we really want them to grow to be great men one day.
Yeah.
I can do the basics for a man as far as like teaching them respect. It doesn't matter your gender. You have to be respectful. You have to have manners. You have to know how to cook clean, regardless of your gender. But there are specifics that I just won't understand, and I know that, and that's where kind of like what Brianna said. It's you know, equally you guys help with it, and I appreciate that. Father figures, like I appreciate all of y'all. For helping us with our boys, because y'all know me and Brianna, we try our best.
And I'm impatient.
And we are impatient.
Y'all doing a good job too.
It's about y'all. It's about y'all. But thank you. It's about y'all. It's Father's Day. We had our day. It's about y'all. Well, yeah, I'm just grateful. And yeah, just thank you for everything. We mention y'all sometimes. We be like, our friends don't be doing that. Like, we say y'all too. We be watching. Right. We know y'all, how y'all coming.
All I'm gonna say is, first of all, Taz, you gonna pay for this. I had no idea.
That's right.
I will love you till the day I die. What you did for my son. He always talks about me, so that's my dog.
Okay. So, first of all, I will give honor to God. That's my father. Yeah. He's been a father for me when my father wasn't. That's my sister, and we know that our dads haven't always been a father when he wasn't. Right? Amen. Secondly, I want to say about me. So, I've been crying all the time.
No, we had a pact.
Okay, so everybody might not know here, but some of you guys do know that I have a son that's deceased. He died in 2020. But you got for my son. So Khalees. First of all, y'all was on you baby that boy. I did.
that was my baby. However, Camille, so the last 4 months of my son's life, he came and lived with us. And Camille's like showing him how to work the car, showing him all kinds of stuff at the man, because my son had been nothing. My son was spoiled, and he didn't know how to do anything, and his mom was not there for him. This is my second marriage, however, my first marriage, he didn't know I could do that either, so my son didn't know that. It's all right. I'm just keeping it real. I'm trying to keep it in my comments to myself. Canil's came around, guys, and we got married in 2020, however, we got in 2017. And my son was like, looking at Canil's with the side eye, like, who are you? Because my son was so hurt behind me, right? Yeah. So, when Canil's came around, he opened up to Canil's. He shared some things with Canil's about different things that I didn't know. I am Canil's to my son. And it's important for sons to have a man around to know things. And my son opened up, let Canil show him a whole lot of things. But we lost my boy, I lost my son. We lost my son, May 31st, 2020. And, boy, that was so hard. But Canil stepped in, and I know I've been a lot since my son, because I go through so many different emotions. So I want to thank you for me, I know. Yes. I know I've been a lot, and it's just so hard because I got so many emotions, and I don't know how to deal with them, but I thank you for dealing with me. I love you so much. You're a great father. You've been a great father to my girls. Whenever they need something in the middle of the night, oh God, we ain't talking about them. But you've been there and you've done what you're supposed to do, and I appreciate that. I love you. You're a great father to your sons. However, we need to all men together more, but you still a good father. So
Yes. Amen. Yeah.
See, people like to always keep secrets within themselves. But I'm just going to be honest and say, if it wasn't for you praying for us, talking to Canil's, talking to me about our marriage, I don't even know if we would still be here. I'm just being honest. You know, some people don't like to share that kind of stuff, but I'm being honest. So I thank you so much. I'm glad I sing the scriptures every day. Every day. And, yeah. And if I call him, what's wrong with that boy? Yeah, so I just thank you. I love you, Uncle Claudia. I love you, Uncle James. I love all these men figures in here. And I appreciate you guys. I appreciate y'all praying for us. Praying for us. Praying for my son. You didn't even know when we came to church. We went in there privately and you prayed for us. I appreciate it. I appreciate you praying for me. And I'm going to say this. I don't know what God's plans are. But I'm going to say that I'm better. Because I'll be out praying. Thank you for letting us come and sleep on your couch every time we come. Oh my God, this is my favorite right here, y'all. Every time. Oh my God.
Yes, it is.
Oh my God, every time I stand up, I just cry. I just cry. way. I gave him all my ass stuff. And Andrey didn't want to share with me. He had some dreams and you didn't tell me. When it comes to love, I have. But I just want to say thank you. You know why I cry so much when I see you? Because you're such a great father. You're such a great young father, and my son was too. He loved his baby.
Sure.
He loved his baby to death, and I see that in you. And that's what made me just cry every time I see you. I love you. I love you too.
Good job.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes. I want to say to my uncles.
Good job.
Yeah. Uncle James. You know I call you Uncle Daddy because you been a daddy to me. I got so much strength from watching you win. Yeah. I just want you to know that I love you, man. I always have. Claudia, people don't know that I came to stay with you for 2 years in Kansas. If you would have told me about that snow, I'm glad I did because I got to enjoy you. Enjoy ain't thinking when I ain't good.
You wouldn't stay because I was feeding.
Oh, yeah. I got to enjoy it. I got to enjoy being around Angel and Shivani. That's why they know me. That's why they love me. All of my cousins call me brother. They don't call me cousin. They say I'm their brother. Yeah. So, because that's what kind of bond we got. So, I'm going to let you know, man. And then plus the prayers, you helped us. Especially if we was in need. You was there. And I can't wait till August. Yeah. You ain't change your mind about me being your best man. You know? Rules, but whatever it is.
You one of them. You one of them.
Can't
You
wait.
in it.
I just
You
want
in
you to
it.
know I love you.
I love you too, man.
And
Yeah.
My dad ain't here. He in the cabin. He got a bad hip. It's hurting real bad. So I told him just stay. You know, don't move. If you get the feeling better, you want to come, then I'll give him the address, then you can come. But I just make sure he ate, gave him some pain medicine, just told him, you know, hey, just lay down, chill, you don't need to move. But if he was here, I could say what I want to say to him. But I tell him later. He always in my pocket anyway. But I just want to let you know that. And then, you know, Dre.
Oh my God. Thank you, Dre.
You already know. Like Adrian said, you already know. You already know. And happy Father's Day to all of y'all fellas.
Yes.
Happy Father's
Dre,
Day.
you have been a very You don't play sides. You tell it what it is. Okay, feed. Feed. Okay, corn. Okay, corn. Yeah. So yeah, I love you. Thank you so much for being honest and direct and not being silent. Thank you.
I like to say, I can't say the words that how great it is. You know, I let it speak for itself. It's beautiful. And, appreciate it.
Yep.
Y'all get tired of this.
No, we
Now we
know. No, we know where it come from.
That's
What we
right.
got to do is to live like you was taught how to live, and you teaching other people how to live, what to do. And that's great.
And it's those stories that gives us the understanding as well as the knowledge of how we can conduct ourselves. You know, so it's the way the Bible wanted it to be. That's why I said the scriptures are so old. And you got a lot of testimonies that's going to help us all
Oh yeah.
get victory.
Oh yeah.
Y'all, this is my sister.
Hello, everyone. All I can say is I has grown because I'm not the one that come up and speak. So God is working on me. This is for those who don't know me, I'm Valencia, and this is my sister by our dad.
Different moms.
Yes. Everybody say we would sound alike.
Yes, you do.
We play games. All of that. Okay. But I just want to say, because I come from a loving family, and I just love it. So the first time I met Woody, I was like, oh, I want to go back. I want to go back. I said, because I love this family. Family is very important. It's very important. So I love it. But I just want to say that for all the men, just continue to do what you do as a man. Because it's not, we do need it, but it's not a lot of us. You know, it's not a lot of you all. And our ladies, do what you can. And just continue to keep God first. Because we can't do nothing without it. And I just want you to continue to invite me. And I have met a lot of ladies that accept me for who I am, embrace me. I love my sister. We grew up, we're a week apart. We're a week apart.
Oh, our daddy was a Rolling Stone.
Yeah, and my birthday was on a Tuesday, hers is the next Tuesday. Yeah. So you know he was a stone. Yeah. But we love our father. We love our father. Yes, he did. Regardless. Regardless. And
He passed away, guys. Our father passed away a year and a half ago. Yeah. July, year and a half ago.
And I just want to say I enjoy the family. Yeah, it's almost 2 years. Yeah. So thank y'all for embracing me. And I just love y'all ladies. I love you all. I love you all. And thank you. Thank you guys.
Hi everybody, my name is Tiffany. This is my lovely husband, Sinbad, aka Arthur. And his family, this side of the family. I've been married into this family for 13 years. I've known him for 16 years. So he's like my best friend. We got 2 daughters. One biologically is mine, and one is my other bonus baby. She's not here though. She turned 21 this week, so she's living her little life. But we gonna be okay. I just want to tell my husband, we've been a great father to our brothers, and they love you. My dad is not here today, so I'll tell him tomorrow, tell him. But I just want to tell you, love you, mama, and daddy. Your girls love you, and keep doing what you do.
Like right here. She tried to do it.
This way.
Well, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Charlotte, and I'm Andrey's older sister. And Art is my baby. Mine's family. I had Art during my first marriage. And I just want to say, having grown up without exactly having a good father figure, I had to play the role of being mom and dad. I did not know how to be a dad.
Yeah, it's okay.
Right time.
So, I tried to place men in his life that would pour into him. Although he had some struggles, still turned out all right. He has a beautiful wife. Has two gorgeous daughters. And I want you to know, in spite of your setbacks, I'm proud of you and the honest works you did. You had to fend for yourself. And you did it. I first want to give honor to God, too, who is my spiritual father. And I want to say Happy Father's Day to all the wonderful fathers in the room. And by the number of people and ladies that are here to represent their men, I know we must have some good men. Yes. Iron sharpens iron. And I know the roles that a lot of you all have played in some of the young brothers' lives. And the word says that many are chosen, many are called, I'm sorry, but few are chosen. And if you look around this room, you can see the few that have been chosen into these roles. And so though I may not know you all personally, some of you I do, that's a blessing in disguise. Until you being that iron that sharpens other iron. This is my first Father's Day without my dad. That is okay. My dad too was a wonderful man. Andrey is a living example. And I like to think that even though we bump heads all the time. And so before I move on to my husband, I'm going to let his sibling say something about him. I want you to know how much I love the way that you go. See about granddad. And I know you loved him. And I know that there was little or nothing that Daddy wouldn't do for you because he loved you all. He always did. And I appreciate that you still look after Grandma in his absence.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
All right. Hi, everybody. I'm Tiffany. This is I am Art's big sister. Even though we're only, what, like 18 months apart, 15 or 18 months apart, I've been like a second mother to me, and he always compares about that. You are not my mother. But like my mom said, you know, she raised both of us on our own, but even though we didn't have our dad around, you know, he is alive, we didn't have him around, and he didn't really know how to navigate through life as a man, but Mom did the best that she could. And I just want to say that you are a wonderful father to your two daughters. Watch how you take care of them. I'm very proud of you. Sometimes we don't see eye to eye all the time, but I just want you to know that I love you and I always have your back.
How about we just all up there?
Yeah, let's go get our shit. Come on, man.
Get it out of the way. Get it out of the way.
I'm not crying. Friend would tell you when I'm crying. I'm sticking to it right now.
Baby got it. So I guess I'll start. So since you're here already, and we already talked about you, we are proud of the man that you've become. We're proud of how you take care of your daughters, and just this weekend, just being able to see us all together has just been refreshing to us all. Another thing I want to say is there's a narrative that's always painted about black men, and you see in this room there are more black men that take care of their families than that don't. And so we can the black men that really take care of their family, because there's not a man that I know that doesn't take care of their children.
Yes.
And just to be in this room with people from different states, all over, that are talking about the greatness of our men is amazing. And so I'm going to start with my dad. So my dad has always been present in my life. Like, he's been a single father. I am who I am today because of the man that he's been to me. There's nothing that I couldn't do. He instilled confidence, and there's something that men do for children.
Yeah, that's right.
Whether it's the boys or the girls. But the things that they instill in us, the things that they do for us is life and game changing for us. I would not be who I am today if this man wasn't there for me. Or even my children, like the children and my husband and my brother, like he has been a game changer for us, and we are just so grateful for the man you are. And this is not something that we just saying now in front of everybody. He is very clear of the impact that he's had on our family, the impact that he's had in our lives. I am grateful because I wouldn't be standing here if it wasn't for this man. He was a dad when it wasn't cool to be a dad.
Right.
So when dads weren't around and everybody else had their mother, we had our dad.
Yes.
And he stepped in and he did everything he could. Going to the store, it was nothing too small and there was nothing too big that this man would not do for us. We had children. This man watched our children for the first, 12 or 18 months of their lives. A man, right? And so I'm grateful for you. I speak all the time of the greatness that I have. I've been blessed. I'm rich because of this man and what he's done for my life. And so I just want to thank you, for everything that you've done. I could never, ever, ever, ever thank him enough for what he's done for me. So thank you. And so then while I'm up here, I just want to speak to my husband. He's real shy, so he's going to say my husband is an amazing father to our children. When I tell you this man shows up, and he shows up, sometimes I'm like, well, what did I mean? He makes sure our children need for nothing. He's going to activities, he's taking them to their extracurricular stuff, he's making sure they have everything that they want. And so just thank you for everything that you've done throughout the years to make sure that our lives are better, the kids are better, and they are great because they have you in their lives. So just thank you for all that you've done for them. And they're somewhere around here. Okay. So this is our oldest. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna start with my granddad. Oh, chat.
You got it.
Okay.
My granddad, he is the realest man I know. And when I say real, I mean he gonna keep it real. Right or wrong. But he's also the most honorable man that I know.
It's okay.
Okay, I anything that I need, my grandpa's gonna be there. One call away, anything, no matter if I need him to handle something. If I need some trash, I know that my grandpa is gonna come through every time. I have no doubt in my heart that my grandpa does not have my back, and he showed me that throughout my whole entire life. He showed me what a real man looks like. He showed me what a provider and a protector looks like, and I appreciate that so much. So I'm gonna take that. And then I'm talking about my dad. I'm a daddy girl. Down to the ground. If I could words don't come out my dad's mouth, my heart is gonna come up to other people. I'm a true daddy girl. Like he always tells me to happen. He has set the standard high for any boy that comes into my life.
Amen. Good. Awesome. Good, Caleb. Good. Stick with it.
My dad is my one. He has told me this what a real man looks like, what a real provider looks like, and I really appreciate that because I know everybody doesn't get the opportunity to have a dad that's real impactful and near in their everyday life. My dad is there every day, and I really appreciate that, and I love you so much. Of course, I'm here. I want to give a shout out to my husband because he's also another everyday man in my life. I just know what it means. As a little girl, I just always want to be with my uncle. My uncle was like my go-to. I just love everything about him. I just love him down, and I really appreciate and love everything that you do. And I love the little boy that you have raised. I love my cousins down. So, thank you.
I want to say something about my brother-in-law too, because one thing that I realize is that it takes a village, and you have been an amazing part of my village, our village. Like our kids look up to you. You've been someone that's been present and always there. You've been respectable. You've operated with character and integrity. We call you showing up, and so I just want to thank you for being a part of my village. I'm just grateful that God blessed my sister with you, and then now I have you. So thank you so much.
Okay. So I'm gonna start with my dad, and I'm trying to. It's your twin. I know we have that. So everybody knows how I feel about my dad, and I will go to war with you, because you go to war with me. You have been everything. You haven't been a father, but you've been a mother. You did it by yourself.
Wow.
You did it with 3 kids. And you did a great job. I wouldn't be where I am without you. I wouldn't have picked the man that I am without you. Thank you for showing me what protector is. Thank you for having my back through foolishness and not. Thank you for teaching us discipline and integrity.
Yes.
Thank you for just being able to ride with us when it's time. Ride. All the time. Thank you for being a man of wisdom. Thank you for praying. Sometimes I can get crazy. You let me talk. You let me get it out, but you pray. Through my darkest times, you been there. When I didn't know how to make it. And I appreciate you. Thank you for watching my kids. Sometimes I don't want to watch them. You made it. Not even us. He took on our friends. Our friends that didn't have fathers. They knew what a father looked like because of you. And they are who they are because of you. So I appreciate you for being the man you are. Sometimes But you know that I am who I am because of you. And whatever you need, that's why I never say no. Because you never said no. You never gave up on me. And so whatever you need, I'll go to the end of the world for you. And I'm going to continue to make sure you have everything you need. So that's for you, my husband. So if you guys know my husband, he doesn't know his father. But he has done something that he has not seen. He has not seen a father, but he has been a father. What you don't see, it's hard to do what you don't see.
That's right.
But you're consistent. You're present. You are a protector. And I know sometimes it's hard. And we're difficult. It's hard. It's 3 different personalities. But you understand us. You show empathy. You love us through it all. You sacrifice. You sometimes put your own dreams to the side for us. And I appreciate you. I do. And your labor of love is not in vain. I see you. Even when you don't feel like you can sing, I see you. The boys see you and they love you, they adore you. I just thank God that he gave me a co-partner. That when I don't know, you know. And I just thank God for you giving me you. Because you've been a good partner and my friend, my very best friend. The kids call him and they go. They go bowling. He'll come. I appreciate you because when I don't want to be bothered, then you pick him up. And I have no problem with that. You show them another male figure, and I appreciate you for being that person for them. And I thank you for just stepping up. So I appreciate you. And we do. We have some great fathers that the kids can look up to. So y'all recognize this, but not only recognize your father, your uncles, but recognize them in your life. Because they're here, they're present. Don't believe what society tells you. There are great fathers out here, and you guys are blessed to have them. So start speaking. So I just want to say, I thank you. I appreciate you.
Give honor to my husband Keith right now. Came into my life at a time when I didn't even know what I needed, and didn't know if I ever wanted to get married again when my first marriage didn't work. And I was saved when I met him.
We had this conversation. God be glory.
But not perfect, because I was not really living a godly life. I was somewhat professing what I wasn't actually possessing. Right before I met him, I recommitted my life to Christ. And God showed me in a dream that I was going to meet someone at our church retreat. And I made a joke about it to my roommate. What the Lord had told me, and we laughed about it. And I know for some of you all have heard this story before, but sure enough, at that retreat, I met him.
Yeah.
And the rest has been history, because this man actually all of the good traits that I ever wanted in a man. He possesses some of all of them. You know, you don't find anyone perfect. There wasn't but one perfect man, and that's Jesus. So
That's right.
I wasn't looking for perfection. I just wanted somebody that had a little bit of everything. This is the man that I got. I called him the second Adam because he not only knows everybody, he does not know a stranger. And so he actually draws people to him. Everything that the girl said about him being a father figure to their friends and to everyone else in the neighborhood, he's been a ride or die, not just for his girls, but any other girls or men or young boys that needed to be fathered. I have met so many tons of people through him and because of him and been blessed because of it, just because of who he is. And when he got saved, his mom and dad were who he saved. And so, we took my children in and became a father figure to them when their father couldn't do it. And you have loved them like you have loved your mother. And you have fought for them and protected them as well as me. You have been a wonderful son-in-law to my mom, and my dad sincerely loved him. When my dad became ill the last couple of months, he was right there laying hands on my dad, helping me clean my dad. It was envious that my dad couldn't calm him. Matter of fact, he wanted to see him when he did. He did. He said, "Where's he?" Dad, I'm here. He knows I can't. And sure enough, if my dad wasn't here to come, he would come. And if it wasn't that day, it would be the next day. And my dad told me before he passed, he said, I love him like he's my real son. I love your husband. You got a good man. And he told me to make sure that I always take care of you too. And to be proud of who you are. This is the man that made me stop using profanity. I've never ever in my life heard him curse since I've known him. But I was still curse. So one day I cursed him. And he stood there and looked at me. And he said, so this what we doing now? This what we doing now? I don't even remember what I was angry at him at. But he laid hands on me. He said, Jesus! After that, I was so convicted by the fact that this was a man that never used profanity. No. I mean, because he saw one second. I'm just saying what God can do for you. I'm just saying what God can do for you. And I wasn't a person that did a whole lot of us, but I certainly would drop stuff when I got angry. It was in my head. And I made a vow to him and to God that I wasn't going to do that anymore. And I had to keep praying about it, but eventually the taste of profanity left my mouth. So I don't use profanity. I ain't got nothing to say about what y'all do. I'm saying for me, I made the choice and God made the change. I don't use profanity anymore. And it was basically because of you. And I want you to know how you take care of my mom as well, and the rest of my family. If they need anything, you have poured into my nephew Dante. You and my brother Andrey have a wonderful relationship. Basically, it's the reason why we all are here. This is our first time having a complete family reunion together with all of our children, as well as my nephew's son.
So you're in
It's like a son to us. And we're taking him under our wing. But I just want everybody to know that I married a wonderful man who has sharpened a lot of iron. He is a servant, not just to God, but to anyone who needs help. And a loving father. And I love you with all my heart. And I got a bonus for you. I got bonus children. My son-in-laws are wonderful. They treat me like I'm their real mom.
Awesome.
They will do anything for me. All I have to do is call Will, he comes over, fixes it. I just got a double, triple blessing when I married him. And all that. So happy Father's Day.
Okay, let me sit down.
Hello everyone, I'm Sarah. Well, first of all, I just want to say what beautiful people you are. Like yesterday, meeting all the women, it was very uplifting. Everybody was so welcoming. I heard such powerful things about the Men's United meeting, and it's just been such a blessing to be a part of this weekend, and just watching everyone up here and giving the testimony.
Yes.
So, but my husband, Andrey, he is a very good father. He loves our daughter Mariah to death. He teaches her. One thing I've noticed with Andrey is he has a lot of patience. A lot more patience than I do.
Right.
And he sits down with Mariah and he talks to her about not just how to what did you do in school? What did you learn? What did you eat for lunch? What was the best part of your day? And so her, it might be a little annoying because she has to tell every single night. But he just wants to know about his day. He cares about her day. And he teaches her things about life, like lessons, like integrity and you know, respect. And he just teaches her values of life. And it's just beautiful to watch. I can just sit back and watch the two of them interact. Because his approach with her is different than mine. She's my girl bestie. We do everything together. She goes everywhere with me. We talk about girl stuff, but he truly talks to her about life and you know, just values. So he instills that in her. And I love that about him. And I wish that my first son had a father like him. Because he would have turned out just as good.
Yes.
When I was younger, I didn't have a mother. But he stepped up for me, and he was the one who was both. He was both for me. He taught me everything I know now. He taught me how to separate myself from bad things. He taught me respect, and he taught me how to act. I don't know who I would be right now without him. He was the only family I knew back then, because it was just him and me back then. God had been blessed with you. And I don't know what I'd do without you. But yeah, you taught me life skills. You taught me how to ride a bike. You taught me how to make friends. You taught me how to get away from people who don't know how to treat me the way I want to be treated. You taught me standards, so like what I need when I am older. And I need someone that respects me for who I am.
Come on, come on now.
Oh God.
Right. He's gonna represent for the boys right here.
Alright, I'm Bryce. First, I want to start with my papa. One of the realest men I ever known. Watched me as a child, came to every baseball game.
No, I can't. See how much man and child.
He is my child.
I just want you to know that I love you. Second, my uncle. Second father figure of my life. One of the fondest uncles I ever had. I actually picked me up, took me anywhere I want to go. I say I want to love you again.
Somebody hook.
Yeah.
Somebody hook.
Second, my father, all the sacrifices you made for me, my sport, showing me the man I want to be today. I want to thank you for putting me in the right direction.
Yes.
So I say I love you from the bottom of my heart. Happy Father's Day.
I would just like to say, my name is Ruby. This is my husband Larry. And first of all, I want to say hats off to all these women that have been down with you. Woo! Ladies have,
Yeah. Thanks, Ruby.
Secondly, my husband, I had so many stops. I was standing here waiting my turn. I'm like, when am I gonna get my turn? When she first told me, I was like, oh my God, what are you gonna put in chat GT, whatever it is. Oh, I tried or whatever. Yeah. But God said, speak from your heart. And I'm glad that we made it because he's worth it.
Yes.
Awesome. I would have felt bad if we'd have gone all the way back home and had an opportunity to say something about him. Because I told him if this was for Mother's Day, it would have been a different situation.
Yeah. Right.
And for me, my dad has been deceased 2 years, 3 years. And they were like best friends. Loved cars, loved blues, loved all that. And I have memories of my dad playing dominoes together, different things like that. Not only does that come to mind, but he's the 11th child, and he lost his dad at 17, lost his mom at 11.
Jesus.
Society says he's not supposed to be working. He's supposed to be incarcerated. He's supposed to be doing all these things.
Yes.
But this man has several businesses.
That's
right.
He has children, and one of the things that I take pride about him is he is the most compassionate and patient father that I see. He's more patient with me than my father was, because I was a pick. Okay. But to say the least, baby, I love you so much. You mean so much to us and to me and our family. I watch him take care of our kids. One of the stories is with our baby girl. She's in the car, I guess. When I would stay with her while he would work at the shop, one of the things she didn't want to go to bed until she saw her dad.
Wow.
And she would always wake up and go, "Is my dad home? Where's my dad?" And I'm like, well, I'm here when it's like, no. But nonetheless, every child, this one here, he is our oldest. And to say the least, they've done music together. He was his music manager. He's done so many things with Dion, and I can't speak for him, but as a mom, watching that relationship is truly a blessing. I've heard so many stories about stepkids and things like that, and father figures, but he's not a stepdad, he's not a father figure, he's his father. And I am so grateful for that. He's always said, I don't do stepdad. That's just not what I do. And I didn't know how to take that at first because I wasn't raised that way. But to see him do it and it's equal, it means so much to me. And I don't tell you enough, but I'm so grateful. And I love you so much for who you are. Woo!
I'm not gonna talk about everybody else. And so, like you said, he don't do the stepdad thing, so he's not my stepdad. The funny thing is like people be like, people like talk to us and they be like, y'all look just alike. And I'm like,
They do.
Y'all do look alike.
What's funny is like, God always has a ram in the bush. Ram. So I didn't know, I had some relationship with my dad, but this is it right here.
Yeah.
So this is my friend, this is my pops, and love you. I'm gonna say a little bit, and I won't stay long, but I'm like on my side. I'm glad that I stayed to listen to all this. Listen to everything. I don't think a lot of it, people, especially the young kids, y'all realize how powerful this is until you go through something.
My God.
And I always like to say that I love to teach because I learn when I teach. And I teach when I learn. And that's the process of life. And I look at this beautiful thing because you just don't know when they say the power of God. And I see how you brought so many people together and how people love. I love your family so much because I see it in you. I see it in how I watched how you grieve over your brother when you shared that. And the thing that I had a problem with, I hadn't shared this with you, but I'll share it with you now. I was 35 when I learned that grieving is okay. But all the loss that I've gone through, I didn't know that grieving was okay. I always say I don't visit grave sites. And I watch how you would go constantly to James' grave site and you would have memorials and balloon release and you share those pictures with me. And at first it used to get on my nerves. It's getting real. I'm going somewhere with this. And I'm like, she's showing me this. And she's like, I cleaned off the grave sites. I see your mother there, I see my brother there, I see all the family there. And just taking pictures and just reminding me of family.
Right.
Even where they have gone to rest. But my thing is, reason I don't visit grave sites and I don't look at the dead bodies in the caskets is because, like I said before, I live my life.
Yes.
And my memories of the living.
Yes.
We talk about how we lost this and we lost that. You didn't lose nothing. And you especially won't mourn the loss if you live it. When you live with them. So I carry the memories of life. So I'm glad I sit here and I watch this because men, young men and women, y'all sitting here and y'all talking about how these men have stepped up and became fathers and stood in the gap and what we represent. That's living a life. That's living a life, and that's been shared with us. And so I'm glad I stayed here because with all the loss that I've experienced,
My God.
all the loss, I mean, back to that, there was a point, and I think it started in 2018. I lost 36 relatives and friends within the span of 2 years.
Jesus.
Where I was like, I'm done doing funerals. I can't do it no more.
Yeah.
I'm done talking about life. I'm talking about death. Till it helped me understand that it's not about the death, it's about the life.
Oh, Jesus.
So when I see you and I give you all again, I'm so happy to see you because people, that may be the last time. And it's been that easy. So I'm glad I stayed. I'm glad y'all stayed and talked because we sitting here and was like, man, they're taking forever, they're talking too long. That might be your last moment.
Absolutely. My God. Yes.
Like a radio watch.
Yes.
Time don't change like that.
My God.
And I love to say, God don't work like that and work don't die like that. We figure how we want to do things and we got time to do what we want to get so aggravated about things not going our way. It's not designed that way. God will set up everything for you when you say, I didn't have my father in my life. Yes, you always have. And talk about God as our father, we all come from one thread, people. You've always had a father. You've always had a father, and it's designed for you. You might not have the father that you think you want, but God has designed the father that you need.
Absolutely. Amen. Yeah. Love that.
This is beautiful. I'm glad I'm a part of it. I'm glad I stayed patient to sit here and listen to this. And I'm glad you all did. And y'all poured out from your heart. I can tell it's sincere, it's true.
Yes.
And it's just beautiful that they just let you know that this spirit bring that out of you.
Yeah.
And you and Dre, man, y'all did that.
I love it.
Y'all
Yes.
did that. And it's so funny when certain people call you on the phone, you know how you get that charge? You're like, I can't say no. This has always been I've always been protective of her. This has always been my little baby right here. So when she's like, I just need you to talk to Adrian. I was actually in California at a photo shoot. We was doing a commercial shoot. And I wasn't paying attention to the distance. He was like, what, 6-7 hours away. I done set it all up with the producer and everything. I was like, yeah, my little cousin's on this way, here's the apartment and everything. I was like, come on over. He's like, cuz I'm like 6 hours away from you. He was already set up, I was already working for him. I was like, it's done. So, I mean, just let you know how, when certain people got that love in them and that movement, you think you're doing the same. God's already working on you.
Yes.
And I just, like I said, I didn't want to talk too much, but I just want to say thank you, people. Thank you all.
Yes.
This is my family, and I'm so happy to be a part of it.
Yes.
Website link to all the information.
I got you. Because my dad.
I promise this morning.
I respect the art and work you went into, and I respect the way you are father. Like the way how AJ is what's happening time, the way he was spending, and just the joy he has for you. Like that's what I want with all my kids at all times. And you just, I always remember that, like, whenever, like, my favorite cousin comes up, and I have a lot of faces, but you're one of the first ones that pops up. It's, like, I always looked up to you since I was a kid, and I just want to let you know that.
Oh, John.
And see the thing with Daddy had sugar diabetes and he got in bad health. But if she needed something also, Daddy was there. He would go do it too. But Uncle Leonard, he was the one she called. And it didn't take that long. Seemed like he was there. He'd drive from Oklahoma City in no time, come down and take care of my grandma. And then after I used to come get her, and I used to think, I said, Grandma, you calling me? I live in Kansas City. You got sons live in Oklahoma City, daughters live in Oklahoma City. You got 2 daughters live in Kansas City. I said, you calling me, and I'm a poor boy. I ain't got nothing. I got a 77 Camaro. She called Mama, tell Mama to call me and tell me to come get her. It was 3 times she did that. Wow. And when Mama called me, she didn't say, hey, your grandma. She said, come get your grandma. She didn't ask me. She said, come get your grandma because she want to come to Kansas City. That's right. I jumped in the Camaro, me and Vicky and the girl. We go down there and pick grandma up. I did it 3 times. And the last time I did it, I never will forget what she said to me. And I'm what you call showing up crazy. I was driving with grandma in the car and I was drinking. I had a last time she came up, I remember I had that long neck Miller's bottle between my legs driving, and she was singing all the way from Hugo to Kansas City. Beautiful gospel song. And that last time, she on the way up there, she was singing and she stopped and she said, Claudia. I said, yes, Grandma. She said, I got something to tell you. I said, yes, go ahead. She said, God got something special for you to do. I didn't say nothing. I couldn't say nothing. I just sat there and said it to myself. I said, Grandma, what's wrong with you? You crazy. That's what I said to myself. And I said, what's wrong, Grandma? She crazy. Ain't no God, ain't got nothing for me to do. Went on up there, and that was the last time. And then that time, she said, son, Claudia, I just want you to take me back to Oklahoma City. That's when I brought her back to Oklahoma City. And after I think about it now, I say, Grandma knew something that was happening, that she wasn't going to be able to come back no more. And that's why she wanted to stop in Oklahoma City, be with the children that was there, and then go on. She said one of them would take me to Hugo. And I think it was Uncle Leonard that did that. And so, and after that, and I'm thinking all the time, I said, Grandma, ain't nothing. God ain't got nothing for me to do. And now what's going to happen, I said, Lord, have mercy. I said, God was speaking to her then, because he know me better than I know myself. And so
what was happening is he spoke to her to prepare you for what was to come. So because at times we didn't know what would come, but that thought was still in your head.
It was in my head. It hit me every once in a while, and I don't remember it was. I think she was still living, because I done told somebody a couple of times. I told James one time that I was going to be a preacher. I was going to start preaching, and I'm just talking. I thought I would. And I told somebody else the same thing, and next thing I know, here I am, his servant. I'm his minister. I'm doing what Grandma said that's special. She didn't tell me what I was going to be doing, but she said, God got something special for you. And that is preaching is special. Yes, it is. And I said, Lord, have mercy. Thank you.
And I think that was on purpose, because if he'd have told you something specific, then you'd have been running even harder away from it.
And God gave her the words to say, and she obeyed and said what he said and left it at that. She didn't say nothing else.
I'm Lakeisha. I'm his oldest child. I'm pregnant. Hey guys.
Oh, hey, beautiful. Hey. Hi.
Oh, I'm just here. I'm their cousin.
You'll see a family love.
Yes. We just want to thank our dad for everything, the sacrifices, the long hours, the hard work, and trials and tribulations. We appreciate you on the highest level and respect you.
I can say a lot about my pops, but I'm gonna keep it short.
He a hard worker. I be motivated by him, and I just want to let you know I love you.
All I'm gonna say is he don't inspire just his kids, but he inspires everybody in our community.
Yes.
Because he takes a lot of kids in that don't even have fathers, and he's the best coach. So he has a lot of players that don't have dads, and he makes sure everybody's straight.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. You will make sure everybody's good, so we appreciate that.
Yeah.
I really appreciate him because I know he's had like a rough childhood, but he like made it his goal to make sure we didn't have a rough childhood. So we haven't really been through nothing, so that's why we're in great condition now. We just appreciate him for like not letting us go through like the struggle or anything. And just giving us the words to listen. And we love you.
The last thing I'm gonna say is he raised us to be young, respectful,
Yes, I love that.
And we appreciate the mindset that we get from y'all too.
Yeah.
We don't know what we're doing.
Right. Yes.
We'll probably be robbing, burning.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, where we come from like a bad place. So that's all we see. That's all I'm saying. We see all the bad stuff. And if it wasn't for him, he was.
Yeah. Yeah. Awesome.
I appreciate son. I appreciate the family for letting us do this. This is probably my best birthday of all time. Well, I'm just saying, it's the best. I'm of all, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I grew up with her. That's the reason why, hey, she know. And they let me ride the boat in Miami, so anytime, because they want me gone. Yeah, they want me gone. Anytime y'all got something, let me know. We gonna come, cause you know, hey, we got that's my it's his uncle, my uncle, so we know we kinfolk around here. So
absolutely,
we good people right here. So I appreciate everybody. Sandra.
We have a lot of new family down here.
Yes. I love it. Let us sing happy birthday. Oh, so Felicia.
Oh, one more. Come on, Felicia.
One, two, three, everybody. Let's go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Herman. Happy birthday to you.
I just wanted to say how grateful I am that Cassandra, she always thinks about me and invites me to all of her family functions. It's just so great to be a part of, your family and to see everyone come together. My sons, they told me about yesterday, they had a great time. We had a great time with the ladies, and just thank you for making us feel so welcome, like we're part of the family. So I just want to say thank you and happy Father's Day to my son. And just continue to put God first, and He'll work everything out. One of the things that he said that of the men that was pouring into him yesterday was like, don't think that you're behind. You have to run your own race.
Hello.
You may feel like you're behind. But if you just keep going, you'll catch up. And so he felt so encouraged. He was ready to get out of here and
let's go.
And I really felt that he needed that. I wanted that so bad for him. When she told me about it, I kept saying, trying to get Trey to go. I'm trying to get Trey to go. Even when he didn't commit, I ordered the shirts, and she's like, oh, they coming. I said, well, I'm gonna keep praying. I just, and God just made it happen. So, thank you guys, and I love you all.
You guys, I am one of Tassandra's best friends. She has 8 of us, and we've come for the very first cabin trip, and we will stay. I will say this: I'm an MF in Tucker. I'm a Tucker. But I want to say we are all here. We wouldn't know each other if it wasn't for these 2 people. Yeah, Tassandra and Dre. Tassandra, I love you to all ends. You have no idea who you are, the energy you display, the love you give. Yes. Ooh, I love you so much. And then you bring this great man into our life. Miss Lofton, this is a true measure of a man. Showing me at 50-something years old what I should look for in a man. Yes. What is not acceptable and what is acceptable. Yes. I love it to the ends of this earth. Yes. Your business savvy, your love for God, your walk with God. I love everything. Yes. It's honesty. Yeah. Okay, that's it.
I'm good. I don't need to give a speech or anything like that. You guys know I love you and I appreciate you. Happy Father's Day.
We love you, Tina. Tina, we love
Let me tell you what these little lady here go. I just want to say, I hate being this era of attention. But we got you here.
Can I say something about Tina? Everybody don't know she used to be a manager of the property. She won't say nothing, but she's the type that will never kick nobody out. Hey, delay the money 3 or 4 days. Do what you gotta do. We can work it out. That's why people, and I know she's not gonna say nothing. And I'm gonna say something about this one too because she lost her father like 4 years ago. But we got to honor his name. I'm telling you, if you need a property manager, this is what you
Your patience. I have watched you throughout this whole evening. How you move here, you move there. Your temperament is together. We just love you. All of this stuff, all the recordings, it's because of this guy.
Yeah!
Go ahead.
It's an honor. When I do things, I do it from my heart. Yes. And it's not to get praise or anything like that. Sandra to know that I will do absolutely anything for them. Yes. So it's hard for me to, I'm not big with getting praise, but I do thank you because I know you mean it from your heart. But
Because God said we get our blessings by being a blessing. You stop blocking.
There you go.
Let me say, I want to thank Tina. I'm blessed to have a sister circle that I have. I'm very protective of my sister circle. We are very, when it's not a cult, it's not new because other people. Yes. But we are protective of the circle and we don't let everybody in.
There you go.
Let's put it like that. We don't let everybody in. So this one here, we've been rocking for some years. Yeah. And when I tell you a sister, a best friend, I mean everything. We've been through a lot together. Yeah. She's always there. I can call her for anything, she's there. Whether I'm in Texas, Oklahoma, wherever she in California, she's there. When I was near death, she was there. I almost lost my life. She was there every step of the way.
Jesus.
And I just want you to know I love you so much. I appreciate everything you have done, have been, and that you are.
I love you too.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
This is not love.
I know. Don't play with Mark. Right? Don't play with him. Cassandra, don't play with Mark.
This is our loyal, ride or die. I mean, another one there. When you call her, she there. She gonna drop whatever to you.
Look at her.
She just don't know how much she means. And I'm speaking for both of us. How much you mean to us. How much we love you. Even when you feel like, you know,
You're alone.
Yes, you're never alone.
Yes.
So, never.
Never.
So,
Yeah.
I appreciate you for being my sister, my sister. And I love you so much.
I love you too. I'm still a Tucker.
A lot of times, we got a lot of people here and they didn't honor the people that have died or passed on before us. This one right here, right next to Tina. Her dad died 4 years ago. And it was kind of rough on us. Like Booty was saying, I got babies. She part Asian. When I first met her, I didn't even know she speak English. She speaks 3 languages. I said, you speak 3 languages, but none of them great. So when her dad died, but a lot of times us men, we honor the different men and stuff in our lives, but sometimes we get women, she's like a man. One day she was out there changing the battery. I said, what you got, brother? In the car, she said, I do have brothers. But they weren't out there, so I'm just saying, sometimes we meet some strong women in our life, and they are the ones that pick us up and stuff until God sends the right man to give us direction. I got my beautiful nephew right here and my 2 nieces. So I just wanted them to know that their dad is my oldest nephew. I don't know my nephew. I got a bunch of them. And like they were saying, I got Mexican baby, Asian babies, white babies. I got babies all over. I'm their uncle, and they know. She got a 2-year-old niece, and she'll call me. She said, Uncle Kenneth, I said, what do you need, Mama? She said, I need some money. She'll because I just wanted her to know her dad passed like 4 years ago, and he was a great man. He'd bring her food to the hospital. I'm standing outside. I said, Chocolate, your uncle, your dad coming, it's 4 lights. It took him 20 minutes. He a little Asian man, he only like 5'11". He driving, he'd go and the light would turn red on him. It took him 20 minutes to go to the lights. But he would always come and make sure she has food. And her siblings, there's about 11 of them though. So, and this is a daddy's girl. I think this was the hardest thing. That's why it's hard on her.
Yeah.
She lost him like 4 years ago.
I gotta go hug my child. I'm sorry.
But I ain't faithful to tell you. I ain't faithful to tell you she'll give you anything. She'll give you the shirt off her back. If you call her, she's there for you. She doesn't hesitate. She gets up and she'll go and she'll visit you. So we wanted to make sure we do that. And also, I don't know if Kayla and her son wants to say something because come on, Kayla.
I love me some Kayla, y'all. It's my girl.
But we want to make sure that you honor your son. This is a great man. You're an angel that does a good job. You're a good worker.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Thank you for inviting me. I don't really like to talk in front of big crowds. I've been going through it for the past since my dad passed, but when they told me that Uncle James would go, I had to come out of my dark space and come to see him because Uncle James is actual, a really good father figure to me too.
Yes.
And I've been around the family for
more than a decade, but he always been a good man. He doesn't treat me any different, even though he don't understand my broken English, but we are casino buddies and we do things together. I would always remember he always told me, I was like, I'm not doing nothing because I'm just a guest. And he said, well, you've been here more than a few times, you're not a guest no more, you're a home.
That's correct.
And, you know, I love, everyone, and always been, no one ever treated me different. Though my English is not all that great, but they understand my
That's okay.
That's all that matters. Understand.
That's my girl right there.
Y'all want to talk?
Do what?